The Fable series, in my eyes, is probably one of the best video game series ever in the world for me. Just with its atmosphere and characters and its gameplay, nothing will ever trump it. And with Fable being my favourite game series, I'm surprised it's taken me this long to make a video on it. So today, in this video, I'm going to be asking and answering the question of, can you beat Fable The Lost Chapters with only your fists?
Come on, wake up.
Oh, it's because the resolution. Is every time I change... Oh, wow. Okay. Forgot this is an old game. A good monk or like an evil monk?
Mind how you go, kid.
Just like his mother, can't keep still.
I'm gonna fucking vent here. I hate when YouTubers who are doing challenge runs fail the challenge at the start of the fucking video because they're stuck on the tutorial. Fuck that. That is so annoying, right? And in terms of everyone, I think I'm speaking for everyone here. It is so annoying when they fail the challenge because of something like they have to do. In terms of tutorial, if it has to be done for a tutorial, then I'm gonna count it as not failing because it has to be done in terms to progress the game. Because like, it's just annoying when YouTubers like, oh, tutorial lets you have to use a gun, so that means challenge failed. Shut up.
Let me hear some good report. What? I was just, I've never even met this woman. Who is she? Look, Sonny, keep your... My wife's at home, but a man should be, and tell you what. If you...
Yeah, sure.
Good lad. Here, have this gold piece.
Okay, so I'm just gonna butt in here. We're doing a bad run for this challenge, just because I've never done it before. So yeah, I'm just gonna skip through the tutorial as well because I'm pretty sure a lot of people have seen it. If not, you can just go watch the VOD over on my Twitch or my Kick or my VOD channel. But yeah.
It's time for you to leave us, lad. But you're still very much part of the guild. On the map table, you will find details of any quests the people of Albion wish heroes to perform. And you'll need to return often to focus all your experience into new skills. Only by doing this regularly will you advance as a hero. Step into the light, and I'll show you how to do this.
Okey-doke. So yeah, talking about this build more, the only thing that increases our punching damage is actually physique. We do go and use magic later on in the run just because of how bad the damage is. But it's only magic that improves my like punching capability, like my punching damage, or like just enhances my punching damage, or like just helps us in general, like heal or like physical shield. Because as you'll see later on, this gets really bad. Okay, so moving over to the Wasp Menace quest, I actually do one-shot the wasps in this area, which kind of fills us with hope for the run. But later on, you'll see it doesn't scale at all. But overall, the damage right now is actually pretty solid, so I'm not going to complain too much. Oh, also, in terms of the XP we're getting, if you look at the top of the screen for where the XP pops up, I'm getting no XP at all for this, so like leveling up is going to be a big challenge. Let me go over and see if we can actually punch it.
Your bow may prove useful against the Wasp Queen.
I can. Hell yeah. So after killing the Wasp Queen, we've actually went to go level up. I buy some more health because I always need more health anyways. And I also think I buy speed. I just don't have the clip for it, but I do buy speed. And I figure out it doesn't really help anyways. I don't know what it is with this game and punching. But punching like doesn't have a lot of the... Obviously, it doesn't have a lot of the advantages that having a weapon does. like punching. You can't use multi-strike with punching. Damage doesn't go up when you use rage with punching. The only thing that ups the damage for punching is actually physique, and even then physique takes a lot of time to like actually level up to max as well, and I'm only going to be doing like 30 damage at max with punching with like max physique anyways, so yeah, it's just going to be a massive pain in the arse. Also, I'm pretty sure the stick also just gets multi-strike as well. So it wasn't like it was a developer oversight or anything. They purposely made it so you can't use multi-strike with punch, which is... I don't need them anyways. That makes me angry, to say the least. That makes me angry. Also, I'll just explain what I'm doing here as well. I've sold all my like weapons for extra money, basically, since I'm not going to be using them. I could beat the game with my fists, but I don't know. I would have to still see.
Something to suit you. But it seems there may have been another survivor. Your sister. I'm afraid it's only a rumor, and there's no way to be certain yet. But I thought you should know. And for pity's sake, boy, make sure you replace that basic equipment while you're here.
Orchard Farm.
Look at that.
After any style in particular?
Looking drippy. Okay, so after going to Bowerstone, we actually do the Attack Orchard Farm quest, where we have to help the bandits just steal boxes from Orchard Farm. And this is where I come across like the first kind of challenge. As you'll see, I do absolutely no damage against these guards, and like I'm pretty sure I'm only doing like 5 damage against them every punch. And it does take a while to get them killed. Like if I didn't have these bandits here to help me, it would have taken a good 30 minutes to get these guards killed. And that's not even an understatement either. I'm actually being fully serious. Why is he? Look at that stand.
Crate is mine.
Also, the game does this quite a lot where if there's no combat, there's no music at all. There's like if there's no combat, there's like no like background music or anything. It does this quite a lot at some of these points. Also, when at some points when like enemies do pop up, it's like sometimes it is the background music, and then it turns into the enemy music, and then it turns back into the background music. I know the Lost Chapters version of this game is really weird, but it adds more style to it, in my opinion. Right, I'm just gonna leave this like to play for a bit, because you'll see like how bad the damage actually does get. Clearing out these bandit camps like take like a good 6 to 7 minutes at a time, just because I don't do any damage. Plus, like the enemies do quite a lot of damage to me anyways. Like the armor I have is actually helping us, but in terms of doing damage to them, it's nothing. It's like piss basically. Which going into this, I did expect more damage from the fists. To be honest, I did expect like this would be actually like less tedious than doing a stick run, but at least with a stick run you could actually use multi-strike and rage to do more damage. With fists, it's like base damage, and it's only scaling with like the physique stats. So no, there's a point as well where this actually just gets like pathetic. I'm pretty sure it's the twin blade fight, but you'll see once we get there. I love that scream. It's just a guy in a room going, "Oh!" There we go. Holy shit, that took ages. 500 gold. Look at how much money I'm making here. So the actual good thing that that this run does is actually this run is very lucrative for your character, because you don't have to buy weapons, and you can sell all the weapons that you get as well, since you won't be using them, since you're only using your fists. Meaning, like any augments, any weapons, you just sell and you get loads of money from it, and that means you can buy potions and stuff that you actually need for your health. Too bad you can't buy any fist weapons that actually make this run better than it is. Then it's not. Okay, so moving on to this specific mission, was probably a hard point in the stream, to be honest, just because of I can't output enough damage to stop bandits from wrecking my trader's health. Like they beat my trader's ass so badly that I couldn't stop them because I don't do enough damage. Balverines as well. Good thing that motherfucker popped up. Balverines do not take damage at all. They take so much. They do take damage, but they take so much damage from my fists that it's like it takes a good 2 minutes to kill one of them, and multiple Balverines show up for the rest of the game. So if it takes this long to beat a Balverine's ass, I wouldn't be able to beat multiple Balverines' ass at the same time, because it just takes fucking ages to kill them. And that's not an understatement either. Finally! Holy shit! So after making it through this area, I decided to go buy some more equipment, just some more armor, for the damage reduction, and then I make my way over to Barrowfields and Oakvale to complete the quest. Also, if the audio sounds a bit different, I did change my microphone settings, because this is like the second day of making this video. So if it does sound a bit different, I'm very sorry about the difference in audio. Hopefully it sounds better than beforehand. I'm not too sure though. Okay, so I actually want to talk about this troll fight. I can only damage the troll like hitting his boulders back to him. As you can see there, I do no damage with my fists. This is one of the first times where in this game I can't do any damage against a character, like an enemy. It doesn't happen quite a lot, but luckily it happens with the troll, so I can just hit his boulders back to him and actually do damage through there. So that's the only way I can kill the troll here.
Right behind you.
Alright, we made it. Not one trader dead as well.
Barrowfield. I know the way from here.
Also, I just want to talk about this scene as well. In the remaster, it's like it looks less uncanny, but like I don't know why, but the character's face just kind of melts when this scene comes on for some reason. I think it's because of my character's scars. I have been getting hit quite a lot, so my character's probably scarred all over the place, so it's probably that. But yeah, this cutscene's actually pretty good for what it includes, like showing your character basically going through PTSD basically because the town got attacked.
Anyway, I have to go now, but it was great to see you again. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Hello, Maze. Basically, I'm just going to summarize what Maze told us here. So basically, Maze tells us there's a blind sea arrest that can tell us where our sister is. That's literally it. and she's at Twin Blades camp, so we'll have to go over to Twin Blades camp, which attacked the village previously to beat his ass and then use the blind sea arrest to tell us where our sister is. That's basically it. I never really talk about the story in the game when I really should, because the story is actually really good. So I should I should start talking about the story more. But oh yeah. Bye. Also, I know in like the stream I'm not providing much like commentary. That's because I was actually shattered. I don't even know what from. I was really tired. So I'm gonna try and make up for it from just speaking like this in the recording, trying to make up for me not really providing much of a commentary in the stream. So hopefully that'll make up for it.
Right. What's the goal to a Great British Pound ratio?
I actually do go buy some more armor here as well, just to up my my defense some more.
Whoa!
Just because I need all the defense I can get, because the amount of damage I take versus the amount of damage I put out is like 3 to 1. 3 in taking damage, 1 to dealing damage. So yeah, that's why I get basically more armor here, just so I can take some more damage, so I don't die as much.
How?
And use so many resurrection
How are you still
vials.
alive?
Okay, so moving on to probably the worst part of this game for me, the mandatory stealth section. If you don't have any points put into the guile skill, this becomes kind of just really fucking annoying. It's already annoying when you're playing the game normal, but when you are like playing the game with just your fists and you have to kill all the enemies to get the gate to open, it becomes way more than annoying. It becomes fucking frustrating, right? Because you're trying to stealth around the characters. Their view cones is so inconsistent. Like, you can run past them and they'll not see you, but like if you actually try and sneak, it doesn't work. Like, getting through this area, you'll see at the end, I don't even sneak. I literally just run past them and I get through. There is -0 point to stealthing in this section until you reach like the gate, and then you could just run past them. Because if you try to stealth, you're too slow and they come up and see you, and then the gate opens and then you have to fucking fight all of them again. It just becomes a massive pain in the arse, and I had to do this 3 fucking times. I'm not going to make you sit here and watch me kill all these enemies 3 times, because it actually takes, I don't know, a good like 5-10 minutes to do this every single time. So I'm just going to skip through these parts, just not to make you watch me punch enemies for like 10 minutes. It gets worse. Literally in the next area, it gets way worse. And I just have to end up like running past the enemies, because it takes so long to kill them. The stream would be like 7 hours of me just punching shit over and over and over and over and over again, just to kill enemies. It's really bad. So I'll just skip through all the parts I can and not skip through like the main parts.
Fuck, go. There we go. That's what I meant to do the first time.
Also, to address the keyboard sounds, I don't know if I've addressed this before, but I've noticed they're like really noticeable now. I cannot do anything about that. I've tried everything, like with new mic settings. I've even tried everything under the sun with these new mic settings to get the keyboard sounds gone. I don't know what it is with this new microphone. You can hear the inner workings of my fucking keyboard and mouse all the time, and I don't know how to fix it. Literally, for streams, I figured out if I put my microphone on top of a fucking glass, right, over, off the desk, all the way over there, you actually don't hear, like, those keyboard sounds there, but you can still hear, like, the normal keyboard sounds, which is fine. But those little, like, taps that you can hear is my keyboard. I don't know what to do about that. If anyone knows how to do it in the comments, with like Logitech and my G Hub, it's a Yeti GX. Please let me know, because this is it's probably getting really annoying for people to fucking watch me play games and you can hear my keyboard sounds. If anyone has any suggestions to get rid of that, please let me know. Anyways, moving on back to the video, these 2 enemies probably take the longest to kill out of any enemy in the game at this point. They take a good 5 minutes to kill both of them with just constant and repeat punching. I was going to say something other than that, but I decided not to. Constant and repeat punching to the face, like for a good 2.5 or 3 minutes. So yeah, this is the point of the challenge where like enemies just start not dying to my punches for a good long while. So after fighting for that long, I just decided to just run past all the enemies and grab the bandit gear to move into the camp because I was just sick of beating the shit out of guards for so long. I just decided to fuck it and run past all the enemies in this area just to pick up all the bandit gear.
This one. Some bullshit, man. Spam roll.
Here I also decided to do my best Sonic impression and just roll to the gate to dodge all of the arrows coming at me all at the same time. So after getting to Twin Blades camp, we just go through the camp normally, basically. There's nothing here that would do differently other than I do beat this trader's ass to get the camp pass because I don't want to play his game. I'm really bad at memory games, so I just beat his ass to get the pass, so I can just get through as fast as possible, basically. Okay, so moving over to Twin Blades inner camp, I think that's what this place is called. I decide to free the women in this cage because I don't know any other way to do it, to then get the main area to open up so we can actually go and fight Twin Blade.
Twin Blade's hostages have escaped! Grab them before they get away!
Okay, so in terms of actually fighting Twin Blade here, he's not a hard boss at all to dodge the attacks of. It's just because of how low my damage is. This boss takes quite a while to actually defeat. Literally just because of how low my damage is. And I also have to wait for him to do that. I can literally only get 2 hits in on him on that while he does the slam down attack. So that's all I can do to damage him, which takes absolutely ages to get through. I mean, I'm going to speed it up, but it's probably still going to take really long to actually get to the end of this fight. But you'll see.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god.
Finish it quick then. I'd do the
I'm not
same
killing
for
this
you.
guy. Oh yeah, I'm gonna
What's wrong? Don't you recognize your own
hit him
sister?
up the head with a stick.
So yeah, actually having a look at the recording of how long that took, I didn't realize how long it took of the video, but that actually took like 20 minutes of game time to do that. 20 whole minutes just to kill, well, not kill Twinblade, 20 whole minutes just to get him down on his like knees. It would have took us probably another 10 minutes to actually kill him. But like, holy shit, that took me 20 minutes just to kill one boss. That did not give me high hopes for the rest of this run, I'm telling you that much.
Yeah, I'm not finna
So
go
after the long and grueling Twinblade fight, we get a massive boost of experience from Teresa, which actually lets us go back to the guild and level up our character more. Now here's where I decided to include spells in the run, because that Twinblade fight actually like damaged me mentally. Yeah, I decided to go back to the guild and grab up Berserk multi-strike, physical shield, and heal life to help me on the run, because without it, it probably wouldn't have got us through the rest of it.
stuff that increases.
Afterwards, we go see Mage about the archaeology quest, and then we go fight the first stone rock golem of the game, which is just like the normal golem with just a bit more extra attacks. So yeah.
God damn. I don't know why Uber. Shit, the troll's up here, isn't it? God damn it. I need a dentist. There we go. Really?
You're now renowned enough to use the scary laugh expression.
I also decided to do the really funny kind of Easter egg. If you spell out shit with these stones, it spawns 2 Balverines to come fight you. Now I did this because I actually wanted to test out my spells to see how much damage they would do.
Let's test this out.
So I did Berserk first, and I was heavily disappointed because my damage didn't change at all. All I did was just knock down the enemies, which is good, but I don't have infinite magicka, so like there's no point because it doesn't do extra damage. I think I also tried to test multi-strike out here, and it just didn't work. So I was really disappointed in that, and then I got my ass kicked by these Balverines because of that.
So much. Didn't really help.
So after finding and completing the archaeologist quest, I decided to just keep going with the main story, because if you watch the VOD, I tried to do some side quests as well, and it just wasn't working. Like, the side quests just could not be done. It'd have to be main story, straight beeline basically.
There's an important quest card waiting for you. It seems Knothole Glade is in some trouble.
So the next quest up is the White Balverine quest over at Knothole Glade. And obviously with the history of me fighting Balverines, this isn't going to go well at all. Coming with just having a look at the gameplay here, I'm beating the shit out of a Balverine. It's just not really doing anything. Like, even using like all my like magic against it, it doesn't really help. I think the big detriment to Berserk is that when you punch a character or an enemy, it knocks it down, but you can't do consecutive punches at high damage. It's always
the same level of punch that like knocks him down, but the same level of damage, which kind of doesn't make sense with Berserk, seeing as you become this big Hulk motherfucker, and you still do the same like 7 damage with your fists. I know it didn't seem very consistent, but it did help. I mean, I put physical shield on here as well just to stop and just start wailing on him. And it kind of did help, but overall this still took quite a long time just to kill these like 3 Balverines that sit at this gate, until you're allowed to actually continue with the quest.
Kicked it to death. Thank God. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Right. I guess it's safe to let you in now. But hurry up. There could be more of them out there.
Actually killed
So going forward with this quest, you have to fight the white Balverine, I think like a total of 2 or 3 times here, without being to do much damage to him. Here it counts because like getting hits in counts as like beating him. So I thought like, oh, we'll be able to do damage to him because after this you can like fight him in this big arena. So we'll beat his ass like 3 times here, and then we get him transported to his big arena basically.
That thing's skin is too tough, even for you.
Balverine, the white one. And there's ones that like spawn from the fucking rooftops and shit as well. On the rooftops, on the leaf tops. Overall, I think I'm pretty fucked here. I wanted to see how much damage I do against this. Oh yeah, sure.
Now, as you can see, with the health bar under my minimap, that motherfucker is not moving.
It's actually
This enemy, you cannot kill it with fists. Meaning, at this point, the challenge run is failed. You can't beat Fable, the Lost Chapters, with just your fists. I was already guessing this would happen at some point, because I did some research into it. I just thought it was like, oh, blah, 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 blah. I just didn't bother. But actually, you don't do any damage with them against your fists at all. You have to use a weapon against them. Like, even if it's the stick.
even the stick.
Say, you can use the weapon as a
does damage.
with a stick.
Fucking stick.
So yeah, this just means the challenge run is done. You cannot be Fable the Lost Chapters with just your
Use
fist.
the stick.
So I had to use the stick to kill the white Balverine here. So yeah. At this point, I also just decided, fuck it. I had an obsidian hammer in my inventory because I just didn't want to use the stick. I knew the challenge run was over anyways. Just decided to pop that bad boy in and just actually like go fucking ham. Which felt, you don't know how good it felt after like, this was like about 4 hours into the run at this point, just using my fists. This felt fucking, obviously my character couldn't wield it, but like with rage he could. This felt fucking amazing to do, to actually be able to do damage. I was doing like 300 damage a shot basically. It was so satisfying and so good to actually be able to actually finally use a fucking weapon. But yeah.
Finally doing some damage. A back roll away, a back roll away. Right.
So actually coming to the end of the video here, this challenge run was obviously my first challenge run ever. I don't know why I picked this game to do fists only on, because this game was probably the worst one to do it on, seeing as you just can't even do it, period, full stop. But it was still fun while I went through it. I didn't decide to go through the rest of the game because I knew the challenge was failed anyways. Going through the rest of the game would have been more fails and more fails and more fails, like especially at the archaeology point where you have to like save the archaeologist. Basically, you have to kill Jack's minions there and then. You just don't output enough damage, even with Berserk and like probably max physique. You don't even output enough damage to kill any of Jack's minions in the time it takes, like in the time you have, basically. So we just would have failed there as well. I will do more challenge runs on Fable. I don't have any ideas yet, but if I think of any to do with Fable, I definitely will. I know a stick only run has already been done by a YouTuber named Nirbit, but you know, I would like to throw my hat in the ring and see how it actually is to do a stick only run, because you can even use like magic and stuff with that, which I definitely will. I do have some other challenge runs for other games cooking up as well in my mind. The next one will probably be Cyberpunk. So watch out for that next stream, which will be next week. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you want to come over to a stream, I think you should. I would like some more people other than me on streams. So if you do, pop in, say hi. Say hi in the chat. I'll probably have the live chat up as well, so people can see that. But yeah, that comes to the end of the video. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. My streams, my socials, all that is just linked down in the description if you want to go see that. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.